Today, I want to talk about something that we don't often hear a lot about, but I've experienced it many times in my spiritual journey, and I'm willing to bet that you have as well, and you may be experiencing it right now. And what I'm talking about is rekindling the flame of personal power after the fire burns us to the ground. The emptiness, the anxiety, the loneliness, the longing. And so this is something that I have experienced along the way. And I have to admit, when I first experienced it, it was really scary. It was really, I felt very alone because as someone that was on a spiritual journey who didn't actually have a lot of people around myself that were into, we'll say, spirituality, etc., there weren't many people for me to turn to. And so if you're experiencing those types of feelings right here, right now, then I would like to offer you some Reiki energy and some insight, perhaps, as to why you're feeling like this, how you can support yourself and nurture that inner fire as you rebuild that fire, that personal power. I'm Dawn. I'm from 4 Leaf for Life Reiki. I'm a certified Reiki master teacher, and I like to consider myself a soul guide. And so if this is something that you would like to explore, that you are feeling that loneliness, that longing, emptiness. It's characterized by this deep void, this emptiness, where the things that perhaps once you enjoyed, you're just not feeling that energy around them anymore. It can be very lonely and very unsettling. And so let's take a moment together, and please do write yes or put a heart in the comments below if you would like to receive this Reiki. As we open up to your higher self, to the divine helping spirits, and to that holiest of holy, the all that is, the infinite, within and without. And so I offer this Reiki energy to you right here, right now, through divine love, divine wisdom, divine power, and divine truth. And so take a few deep breaths with me, friends, as we settle our nervous system and we come back into the body, as we fully arrive right here, right now, not worrying about the future, letting go of anger from the past just for right now. A deep breath in through your nose, all the way down into your belly, and exhale through your mouth. Do this a couple more times. Focusing your awareness on your belly below the navel. And so what Spirit would like you to know is that the fire, the element associated with your third chakra, your stomach, your solar plexus, that this element is incredibly vibrant, transformational. And if you just think about fire itself, the heat, the way that it consumes, transforms. And so when we talk about the fire burning everything to the ground, that can be a very shocking, a very pivotal moment. Because when everything around us that seems familiar is suddenly gone, it can leave us wondering who we are, how we will survive, thrive in this unknown, uncharted territory, is what Spirit's saying. And so that you may feel all that. And so what Spirit is telling us is that, yes, it is unnerving, it is, and to not let it discourage you, because this can lay a very fertile ground or foundation. What Spirit's showing me are, I know in my childhood that we used to burn the fields. For example, blueberry, which is a very resilient plant here in Nova Scotia. They would burn the fields so that the blueberry plants could come back even stronger, even better. And so that is what Spirit is showing me, that you are like that blueberry plant. And that there is this possibility, this potential, this newly laid ground for you to grow and rise and become something unimaginably sweet, juicy. I like the metaphor. And vibrant. That out of that fire, while we are not minimizing the devastation, the total, I'm hearing, chaos that it can bring, the void of not knowing what comes next when all the familiar is burnt down around us. The Spirit is almost like planting this seed. Imagine this seed of transformation being placed, being planted in your field right here, right now, in your solar plexus, in your sacral plexus, in your root chakra. And so Spirit is showing me that seed being planted in your root chakra, in the soil, in the ground, the foundation, the earth, being watered by the sacral chakra, that element of flow, of movement, and that combustion effect of the fire in the solar plexus, of really being able to transform, of being able to create an action, of being able to set out upon your will, your highest and greatest will aligned with divine will, is what I'm hearing. And so we're asking for the Reiki to flow to you, to each and every one of you watching this video, engaged in this pure energy of Reiki, of compassion, of transformation. Asking that you feel that foundation solidifying beneath you, where once perhaps it felt rocky, uneven, unsettled, as we're here together. Just imagining us all here in this beautiful circle together, creating this beautiful awareness, this beautiful intention of creating something vibrant, alive, precious, that cannot, I'm hearing that no man can put us under, the interesting wording. Of purity, of goodness, and that it flows from you. I'm hearing that it begins with you, with this new growth. It flows from you with this new growth. And every action that you take using that fire of personal power, of inner will, supports this goodness, this newness, this new change in direction and action. And so imagine us all joining together, all of us who feel this void, who feel this transformation, this burning down, this emptiness, and know that you're not alone in this longing. It's leading us into something better, into something beautiful, generous, kind, gracious is what I'm hearing. And that you are building trust in that as you let all of the other things that were not trustworthy go. The illusion, the delusion. Take another deep breath in through your nose, all the way down into your belly, and exhale through your mouth for me. And just know as you sit in these transformational times that nothing ever stays the same. That can be a scary statement, but in these times of chaos and distress, it's heartening. I'm feeling, I'm hearing. Sometimes it's heartening to know that nothing ever stays the same, that change is inevitable. And so too, Spirit is saying, and so too, there will be change. There will be goodness. That nothing can stop it. And I'm seeing that seed that is growing within you almost, it's just erupting through the soil of your goodness, of your growth, of your ability to hold and maintain a vision, a collective vision for something different, something new, something better. And so as that happens, it's almost like this little plant, this seed that is within you is glowing, it's growing. And just know that it is creating this incredible light and joining us all together in this longing for something good, something true, something new. Haha, Spirit saying, something borrowed, something blue. Almost like this marriage, this union between all of us, again, that no man can put us under. It is this incredible union of goodness, of compassion, of kindness. And so we end this Reiki sharing, and I thank you so much for joining me. Please do subscribe, comment, and hit the like button below. Take good care, friends.